Many riders enjoy riding on country roads during the warm weather season, and as this season is nice to travel, other vehicles are on the road as well. Road users will therefore share the road and shall respect each other. However, as various road users are on the road for various reasons, different sizes and categories of vehicles are travelling with different speeds. Unfortunately, sometimes situations can arise that are different from what we would expect during our journey. Such unexpected situations are likely to occur suddenly. The Do Not Pass warning application is able to warn and inform the rider instantly in such a complicated scenario. And it helps, especially when the situation is unexpected for the rider. The DNPW provides additional information to traffic participants. This supports riders and drivers and may prevent accidents. Such a scenario and accidents can, in reality, happen with any kind of vehicle, and the situation involving an agriculture vehicle is only an example. V2V communication supports traffic participants in scenarios where a combination of circumstances creates dangerous situations. One important cause of accidents involving PTWs is other road users overlooking them in traffic. Car drivers often fail in recognizing an approaching motorcycle. The motorcycle and a car approach a T-junction. The line of sight is obstructed due to hedges and buildings. Neither the approaching motorcycle rider nor the car driver can see each other. V2X technology provides information and warning of a possible collision, even with no direct line of sight. IMA application warns the driver when it is not safe to enter an intersection due to high collision probability. A warning pops up in the car display, even before the motorcycle can be seen. The car driver has time to react before the situation gets out of hand. Emergency vehicles are often blocked and get stuck in traffic due to late recognition by other vehicles. The Approaching Emergency Vehicle Warning application informs the road users of an approaching emergency vehicle, so they can give way and contribute to save important rescue time. In this example, a police motorcycle is running on an urban road. The V2X-equipped police motorcycle broadcasts an approaching emergency vehicle notification message to inform its presence to the surrounding vehicles. A motorcycle is heading towards the same junction the police motorcycle will pass. With V2X communication, the motorcycle rider is informed about the oncoming emergency vehicle before the rider can actually see the flashing blue lights. The key benefit of this application is early awareness of the rider to take appropriate actions necessary to quickly and safely clear the route for emergency vehicles to pass smoothly. Car drivers not seeing approaching motorcycles cause a huge proportion of motorcycle accidents. The left turn scenario, with its often unexpected dynamics and severe impact in particular, results very commonly in severe injuries of motorcycle riders. The motorcycle follows a light truck. The driver of the oncoming white car wants to turn left. In this example scenario, the car driver cannot see the motorcycle, which is obstructed by the light truck. Therefore, the car driver decides to accelerate to turn left right after the truck passes by. Because car and motorcycle are wirelessly connected through their V2X communication device, a motorcycle approach warning pops up in the car's display.
Motorcycle oncoming.
The driver realizes the oncoming motorcycle and delays his left turn. The motorcycle safely passes and no critical situation occurs. In order to maintain roads operable, roadworks have to take place. Nevertheless, sometimes road users can be surprised by unexpected lane changes or operating vehicles. In this scenario, the rider drives through a countryside and approaches a curve. The rider does not know that a roadworks zone is right ahead. But since the roadworks trailer and the motorcycle are communicating with each other using their V2X devices, a roadworks warning is displayed on the motorcycle. Thanks to the V2X application, the rider is aware of the hazard even before being able to see it. He can then safely pass the roadworks and continue his journey. The V2X application roadworks warning was designed to reduce the number of critical situations for vehicles and roadwork personnel, and thus to prevent accidents. Many self-caused motorcycle accidents are rear-end collision to a vehicle ahead braking. In an urban city scenario, it often occurs that the motorcycle rider's view is obstructed by the traffic ahead. In such situations where the motorcycle rider cannot see what's happening on the road, it can easily evolve to critical situations. In this example, a pedestrian walks along the sidewalk and is distracted by a smartphone. When she wishes to cross the street, parked vehicles obstruct the field of view for both the pedestrian and the driver of an approaching car. The car must then brake hard to avoid an accident, and thus the following vehicles as well. Because the first car and the motorcycle are connected with their V2X communication system, an EEBL warning pops up in the motorcycle's display, even without seeing the first car braking. Thanks to the V2X system and the warning application, the motorcycle rider has enough time to brake for a safe stop without encountering a critical situation. The V2X application, electronic emergency brake light, may help to reduce the number of such accidents.
My name is Yoshishige Nomura from Honda Motor Corporate Limited. I served as the president of CMC in 2020. I'm honored to announce that the final CITS basic specifications for motorcycle are released today. CMC was founded by BMW, Yamaha, and Honda in order to create a safer mobility world for motorcycle customers by using CITS technologies. Since having established CMC in 2016, we have been engaged in the activities on standardization of CITS specification for motorcycles. Now CMC is composed by more than 20 organizations, including 8 OEMs, suppliers, and research institutes. The final CITS basic specifications for motorcycles were made by the joint work of all members. So I firstly would like to show my appreciation for the cooperation and big effort of all members. The CMC's basic specification represents the CITS application that are based on knowledge from our research of prototype systems, while considering the unique feature of motorcycles. The fundamental accident analysis and the validation of prototype systems. They also incorporate the opinions and ideas from automotive and other communities in order to connect with automobiles and infrastructure in the future. This result could not have been achieved by only CMC members, so we very much appreciate the cooperation that we received from all stakeholders, including the car industry. We believe CMC's activities have also achieved as a great stepping stone towards a future safer mobility world for motorcycle customers by CITS technology, having concluded our current CMC activities. We will continue work as CMC Next based on the CMC Basic Specification, aiming for a safer mobility world by CITS technology, where as many road users as possible are connected. We will do this by more cooperate with mobility stakeholders, including the car industry, and by creating connectable, affordable, and mountable system for future products. Now please allow me to repeat my initial announcement again. The CMC basic specification are released. We believe it's a first step for a safer mobility world for motorcycle customers and for all road users. Finally, I also very much appreciate your continued support for our CMC Next activities. We hope you look forward to our future outcome. Thank you for your attention.
Hello everyone. I'm extremely happy to be with you today. Extremely happy as we take stock of the huge work your sector has been doing on this important topic of cooperative intelligent transport system, and very happy to acknowledge that key deliverables are available today, which constitute a key milestone on a journey towards cooperative, connected and automated mobility. We adopted as Commission our own strategy 4 years ago now, and I really want to thank your particular sector for the very good interaction, the very good cooperation we had in preparation of that same strategy, but also in the implementation phase, as we are acknowledging today. The Commission is still very much committed on the topic of cooperative, connected and automated mobility. We see this development as a way to reshape our mobility, to make it better in the future. And so please stay tuned with a little bit more. We are just about to publish our smart and sustainable strategy. We will develop further our ideas, our narrative, our vision, our measure, so that we can tap the full potential of these developments. As we are actually looking into the future, one of the most important and pressing topics in Europe is how to reduce emissions. And so with our European Green Deal and the objective to make our continent, Europe, as climate neutral by 2050, we are looking at any types of measures, any types of levers that will very concretely contribute to that particular objective. Besides the sustainable transition, we are also trying to tap into the digital transition our sector is currently undergoing, to twin these two transitions, to take the best of the two opportunities in our journey to reduce emissions, reduce congestion, bring a much more inclusive mobility offer, and while we are trying to develop this future, making sure that we reach the highest safety level, that we directly contribute to Vision Zero, reduce close to zero fatalities, but also serious injuries. And coming to our own specific sector and looking at the opportunities CITS, Cooperative Intelligent Transport System, and this digital connectivity bring to the road transport system, we certainly see the value in bringing transport to a completely new level, where we will be able to coordinate much more maneuver, enable much more efficient and enhanced traffic management solutions, where we are really trying to impact on the road safety level. So vehicle to vehicle and vehicle to infrastructure communication are key in that respect. Today, with the definition of this basic set of specifications, I'm extremely happy to see that your sector has tapped into the existing development, looking into the day one application that were developed in the past, but of course looking very much at the specificities your industry has, and so the users of motorcycle might have. And so very happy to see that besides the Day 1 application, there are a number of very specific new use cases that will certainly generate enhanced road safety. I'm certainly looking into motorcycle approaching messages, motorcycling warning messages that are a very valuable contribution and addition to our existing work. So I really want to be grateful to the Connected Motorcycle Consortium for the work carried on, for bringing much more innovation in relation to vehicles and means of transport, but certainly contributing also to the overall safety of our road transport system. We are very much happy to see that you have been working on a lot of enabler in relation to triggering conditions, location accuracies, data communicated, and a lot of other measures that are actually enabling these significant new use cases. So enjoy the day, discuss, see the potential of these new use cases, and continue to work with us on our journey towards cooperative, connected and automated mobility. We really want to make a difference, and we see that we can make a difference in Europe. Many thanks.